Hey yo, I'm Phil and welcome back to yet another episode of Prison Architect. Let's get started, shall we? So there was a few things we need to take note from the previous episode as we're finishing up. Lucky number 3, lucky death. I am a little bit puzzled as to what's going on in here. My assumption, as per last episode I believe, was that when we had the broken wall just along this back edge here, people were transferred. And I believe they still have not been transferred back. Hence, cramped quarters, and people aren't very friendly to each other, despite being in a relatively close room. I wonder if I can find whoever's fighting. That's someone being attacked. The Werner. Minimum security. What else have you done? I'm just trying to see anything we want to know about. Probably not. Okay, I'll let that continue. There's not much I can do. Just let the guards... Excuse me. There we go. Let the guards keep on bashing these people down. Hopefully that turns out to speed things up, because that's all that needed to be done anyhow. Yep. Okay, so we had 2 dead. So who are you? Okay, you're the trickster. Ooh, wow. So, Cyril Lynn was found with many dismembered and tortured bodies in the basement of her home. When asked why she did it, she replied, "It has been my dream since I was a little girl." Okay, but how does that relate to the fact that she was sentenced for 7 years for counterfeiting currency? Counterfeiting currency versus dismembered bodies in the basement? Not quite sure about that. Okay, anyhow, I'm just wanting to know, you were a snitch, so the snitches did die. Looks like we haven't been using our intelligence very carefully, or our informants. Well, with that, I do think we might have a few other informants available. Like, I don't want to use them quite yet. I'd love to get another snitch, though, or someone else who to snitch for me. But yeah, that is a lot of blood. Time to do a bit of cleaning, please. You're injured. But no, the family cells are nearly up and ready, so... Oh, and the janitor died. The janitor. Right. Well, we'll have to fix that. Staff. Janitor. Yep, that replaces the janitor over there, and also a shakedown. I don't know if janitors have keys. My first thought is they don't, and it's only security guards. But I won't take the risk. I'll do a full search, and we'll see what turns up. Okay, let's get back down to the bottom here. So at the bottom we have been very furiously working on getting the family cells. That said, we do need hot water now. Now, the simple thing that I was considering was just to place a hot water heater here, and it just heats down the block, and do one hot water heater for each one. Keeps things relatively okay. The other thought is it's not centered either. Now, well, let's be fine to put it over near this area here anyhow, because it will have the range. Okay, well, let me just let this keep going, because the builders still have a lot of work to get done, and they're still... Oh, wait, I lied. They have taken... they have dealt with the door. Has the wall been done? The wall has completely been done, so this is a enclosed area. Well, actually, it won't come up, and that's not the right tool anyhow. Logistics. Yeah. Once we patch up that hole, we'll be able to break down that wall, and we have a secure area finally. So actually, let's do that, shall we? Concrete wall, and hopefully a builder will get around to it. We'll just have to spot when they've finished building the wall and get them to remove this wall over here, because otherwise the builders can't get in and out like that. Now you guys have to walk around, yeah, or leave them there. Right. Well, I better quickly remove the wall. Builders have work to do. And I believe I removed all 5 wide. Yeah, I did the same up there. And that looks fine. And hopefully the builders will also get around to doing that. Yeah, because you guys can't go anywhere. Now you guys can walk in. These ones should be pulled around. Awesome. Exactly how I'd like it. Just out of curiosity, deployment. Yep, this is correctly deployable now. Awesome. And they've also finished removing the building up here, so this actually gives us another area to build a yard, which means our prisoners should stop wandering down to the bottom for yard time. We did reset the regime, so that, let's move it across. Protective custody is at a different, does have different yard time. That said, it is still free time for some of them, so some of the other normal security and other prisoners, but I don't think that's too much of an issue. Well, anyhow, let's just mark this room as being a yard. Yard? Yes. So that's to be a minimum of 5 by 5, which is a 7 by 5, so that works. Minimum of 5 by 5 behind at least one door, which it is. Awesome. So it is now officially a yard, and of course with any yard that we build, we always put down grass. There's no point in having a dirt patch. Some people would do it, but I wouldn't. Anyhow, what's going on with that? I think there must have been a little bit of building left, so... Yep, they've got rid of it. That's... I think the building tool, or where a building is or isn't, is still a little bit finicky. Because if you noticed as well under logistics, see if I can find an example. Because there are a few examples where the doors don't look or appear right. Don't know if we'll find any up on this side. Well, I know it to be the... Yeah, sort of a thing... No. I'll work out this another time. I'm wasting time. I want to get stuff... I want to get the yard done. Okay, since we've actually... What's that sound? I have not heard that sound before. I believe that would be the arcade machine. Huh. How about that? I've never heard that before. That is really awesome. But no, we need to just place that one grass that we missed there, where the building was. So, yeah. The builders will go ahead and get it built. And what's going on now? Minimum of 5 by 5. Okay, what's going on now? That's odd. Up yard. Try it again. Minimum of 5 by 5, secure at least behind one door, which it most certainly is. Okay, maybe it was just that one spot that was missing that was going to outside. I think that was the issue. But no, since that's fixed up now, we shouldn't have to worry, and there is an official yard for our secure or protected prisoners to use. That said, we need to try and recruit a few more people. So let's double check to see if these guys could be potential CIs, which... Ooh, legendary. Could we get a legendary prisoner as a recruit, as an informant? Seems like we could. And how about you? Obviously not. How about this? We'll just punish you in solitary for 24 hours. No, you don't like it, but it does mean we have another CI to use. So out of curiosity, how much information do we have when it comes to informants? So your confidential informant, 26%. That's still not enough coverage for full coverage of this prison. It's getting closer though. So I'll let these guys continue wandering around, getting information for us, and... Hello? What are you? You're a CI? Okay, you're not protected custody though. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so sometime soon I think we'll have to... Can I, thank you, get out of this mode? Thank you. Oh, it's a bit puzzling just mousing over things and the mouse screen just going bloop bloop bloop, going all around the place. But no, what I was trying to say was I want to see how much information, if we can get full coverage of the entire prison. I don't suspect we'll be able to do that before another CI, not CI, snitch dies, but we'll see. I could actually get them now, and that gives us, what, nearly 60%? Because it was, what, 27 and... something along those lines. Anyhow, let's finish building off the walls. We just want to put gravel around the outsides and paving stones on the inside. Is paving stones or concrete tiles? Darn it. Let's find out. Try paving stones. If it's wrong, then we'll have to fix it up. Same up here and gravel along the sides. Yeah, it's not paving stones, it's meant to be concrete tiles. Darn it. Try it again. I knew I'd make a mistake eventually. We've got the door over here, and now we can build the final power system. Power system? Power station, not power system. Well, with that, also the cables. Can't forget the cables. So we want to connect it, of course, up to... Oh my god. Okay, let me pause it for a second because I want to find out where that death was. So we want to connect to this power, so very simply... we can just probably pull it down here, across and down, and then down into every cell. That should do the trick. The thing about it is we could actually put a switch on each cell now, or each cell line, if you wanted to cut power for some reason. I don't suspect we will need to, but it's always a thought, and there's always space for it. It's one thing I like about putting gravel, is it just gives you that bit of extra space in case you want to change a few things later. But no, we had another death, so whereabouts would that be? Looks like it's just in the middle here. You're starving, yeah, that's fair enough. Huh. And is that a protective custody working in the machine room? That sounds safe. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna make the assumption that I didn't pause it in time and they've already been taken. Yeah. See, the guard should be bringing the body if the person did just die then. Okay, so you're up here. Oh. Ah, so someone broke into this room. So was this a family member? It was a dog who died. That is hard. Wow. A lot of people are dying, and we do need to sort it out because it does affect our rating. And there is a chance, especially with the events. Don't know if there's a failing event, but we'll find out. But when it comes to the finance of the prison itself, we are sitting at well, 0 days without incidents. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, a lot of people need food. We need to fix it up. I am trying to find which tab it's under because I always forget whenever I'm going through. Okay, here we are. Valuation, not validation. Valuation. So starting ground 50,000, deaths to 100k. That is a bit of a kicker. But no, we'll continue going and see how this goes. And what's up with missing tiles? I'll have to get that fixed up straight away. It's a bit of an eyesore if you ask me. Yep. Oop. Where else? I think... yeah, there's the last one. And also 2 on the door. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So the power station has been built. People just need to get a lot of work done. And with that, we can also remove some of the planning. Because we know where these items are going to be, and when that comes to the outside wall, whoops, just the outside wall, and the path, I think. Yeah, and the path. No, not the path, just the walls. Because we don't need to see them anymore. Now, what I'm thinking to do next is continue building the... whoops, still in planning mode. Excuse me, thank you. Just continue building this area over here. So continue, what's this? This is going to be the nursery? Yeah, the nursery. That's what it was going to be. So this will be a nursery, and I think we will need to get a secondary kitchen, which we're going to put over here. So you'll see my idea of what or how we're going to build this. So we're going to do something like this. It's not much of a kitchen, but I like the idea of having a corridor. That does for the connection side of things. So concrete tiles, pull it through. Guess under the door? Nah, not under the door. Just up to the edge. And also remembering while I remember putting the gravel down, because we are missing that in some locations within our prison. There we go. It's a little bit awkward in how it's been placed, but I think that will work out. Or if it doesn't work out, I can always just divide the nursery. Yeah, it's a thought. Let's actually set the room for the nursery now. So, and for nursery, which is the last one on the list. Okay. Should be nice and big. We just need to get the items in there now. Serving table, bench, crib, and playmat. So, for a second I just thought there was another death. What's going on here? I'm guessing 4 prisoners, yep, which would be family members. It's nearly done, guys. Nearly done. Okay, so items. So we need cribs. So let's see how we're going to balance this. We need serving tables. I like the idea of putting the serving tables near the doors. See, look at that. It's even balanced with the size of the room. Because that means that when the not nurses, but when the food trolley comes around, or in our case it will be the cooks, when they walk down, hopefully from this room over to the nursery, they'll walk down here, up and around, and they'll just have to deposit it right in the door, so it's not too far away. I don't know how many people we're going to get in this room. Just thinking, because this door is too wide. This is, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's not balanced. I was just thinking we could place a table here, but it's always one off. So we won't do that. No way, Jose. So crib. So let's see, what's the next thing? Crib, playmat. Got the serving tables, and we need a table. Well, if you have a table, you probably want benches. Yeah, you do need benches. Okay. I know it's lit up over here, but I just didn't see it in the list itself. So let's put some cribs. Oh, I don't know which way cribs go. Okay, place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and that leaves a 3 by 3 gap. And I guess we can. Let's see. How do we do this? Do we balance it? Because we also need tables. I like putting the cribs up against the back wall. I think that will work out fine. Okay, so let's go with tables then. We want seat space, so we'll do something like this. Leave a 1 gap, and of course getting the 2 seats in. I think. Does this balance out? If we leave a 1 gap here, it does. I know this is probably overkill when it comes to tables. Oops, not benches, tables please. But it is still relatively balanced, and I think we can put maybe a couple more cribs in. This is a very big nursery. We could probably send all our family members here. But no, onto playmats. And we still got the bottom side to deal with. I mean, I think we could have turned this one into the kitchen. And it probably would have worked better. That's a thought. But no, let's get the playmats. So we might as well just mirror what's at the bottom. And yeah. I think we won't be duplicating the tables. There's plenty of tables there. What we probably will be duplicating, of course, will be not metal detectors. We've got metal detectors coming in. Oh, that's actually just thinking, because now people can still throw things over the wall, but if we do regular searches or shakedowns like that, I think we'll be safe. But no, lights will be the next thing. But lights will be the next thing that we'll need to work on. So it's always going to be a bit awkward. So I think I'll just place it. Yes, I'll just place it on the edges. 1 over the tables. Every second crib has a light. Hopefully this lines up. 1, 2, and 3. It doesn't. That's fine to leave a 2 by 2 gap. Let's still work out, and we'll might as well mirror the lights down at the bottom. And 3 space. Oops, wrong place. And I just cancelled the actual mat. Did I cancel the cribs underneath? I didn't up there, and the mats are still there. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2. Place it there. Once again, we'll have to place down the mat because I cancelled it. Yeah, maybe we could get a couch, possibly. No, I think no. Leave it like that. That's plenty enough lights, and we'll work out if we need to do anything else with it. Now, we need to build an entrance to this one. Now, my thought originally was to place a door up on this end, but there's no point in making them walk further if they don't need to. So with that, I'm just going to place a door probably closest side to this pathway. So, oops, not. What am I looking for? Door. Which is not a room. A door is not a room. Door. Ah, I can never find what I'm looking for. The door. There we are. We could probably make this a staff door, because this is just going to be a kitchen. Though, then again, prisoners could work in there. It's a thought. I will just place a standard door. I don't think it's going to hurt too much. I think it's more just aesthetics, if anything. But no, let's continue speeding this up and see what we can do. So yeah, the door will get there eventually, and I do hear something happening. Yep. Still don't like the fact that people flood in and it always gets crowded around one area. I think it's also partly to do with the AI. I don't think there's many ways of dividing it up any better. Because people in general flood to the same corridors and then continue flooding their way in. No, we'll just let it be, and yeah, so the guards have a lot of work to get done, but hopefully we'll find a few. Yeah, I'm hoping we find some keys, because that's my biggest concern at the moment. Also, can we just search the cell again? Because I don't trust those guys. I don't trust them at all. And oh, awesome, we actually have a few people still in jail. I've got a feeling these are the same people as before. Oops, how about this person? CI? No CI, that's unfortunate. How about Harris? Can you be a CI? I'd love to find a couple more CIs. Got a feeling these people have to wait. Oh, never mind. Recruit informant. There we are. Maya Hoa. Hoa? Yeah. Yes, it's the closest way. A lot of these names aren't something common. Well, a lot of these names aren't common where I am from, so I'm not sure how to pronounce some of them. You going to search some of these guys? Oh, and we have someone trying to escape. That means I probably can't recruit you as a CI. And you just got tased several times. I am ultimately impressed. That's probably because you are a legendary, extremely strong, tough, volatile. You get the idea. You are a dangerous person to have around. We'll have to beef up our security, I think. And where's the last person? Should have disappeared there for a second. Oh, you got a meal. That's something. Don't think you need a meal. You're only staying in there for a day. Pretty sure you can starve for that long. And yeah, can we get into the last cell? Because I want to search this prisoner. Sometime soon? Yep, thank you. Click on her and let's take a look out. Yep, another informant. Awesome. So I think we have enough at this point when it comes to informants. I think we have full coverage. So out of curiosity, let's see how this goes. Intelligence, informants. Okay, so we got 10, 26, 26. That gets us nearly to 100%, which we're about 10% off or something. So maybe a second informant, and that might be all we need. Okay, I'll just keep an eye to see if anyone else goes into solitary, but for the time being, no. Yep, you're starving. Fair enough. So yeah, canteen is a big issue right now. I'll have to keep an eye on what is happening. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on it, but let's go back down to here. Still no power, and why is that the case? Let's see, not deployments, utilities. So the power cable is officially complete, and there's no power to it, probably because it maxed out. Yeah, well, I don't know if we can see its exact state at the moment. Maybe that's what the flashing, why it's flashing. Out of curiosity, if we look up here, yeah, see that one's not flashing, and it also has a green little lightning bolt at the bottom, which in this case is red, so we need to fix it up. And that, of course, the only way to fix these guys up is capacitors. Expensive capacitors. So I think 3 is enough to support that area down the bottom. So let's see. Of course, the builders all have to walk all the way over to storage to get it. It's an amusing mechanic having to use storage instead of bringing it in. Sort of, they can produce the items out of thin air. Let's see. It should be... Yep, that should be enough. So let's switch it on and see what happens. Yep, we have plenty enough power and we got more deaths. Ah, that's what I was trying to avoid, guys. And oh my... I am still surprised. How is that happening? We have metal detectors walking in. You've killed an armed guard, and I believe that was Holdaway? Ava Holdaway? Stolen goods. We really need to fix up this. I'm very sure it's you. Character, reputation, experience. 2 guards. Who's running away now? Nah, you're not going to get through there, darling. Darlie, not darling. Legendary, extremely strong, extremely tough, volatile. Yeah, so it's always these types of people that we're going to have issues with. 97% chance of reoffending. You did just murder someone, and I'd love to get death row set up sometime soon. And you're also maximum security, which is fair enough. But good luck trying to get out. Yeah. Now, you're already maximum level, so there's nothing more we can do. So I'm wondering what else we could do now. No, I want to get this built finally. Because it's getting closer. We're nearly there. Oh, but there's no canteens. Oh, that's right, because we need the kitchen. I was wondering, do we have all the items? But yes, we do. Oh, so can we mark this as open? Lock open. All those cells have been marked, locked open? Yep. Well, damn. That's a little issue, and I didn't notice that until just then. The doors are wrong. We've got doors leading into the showers. All of them are leading into the shower. That's not good enough. Do we want to keep it like that? Nah, we have to fix this up. We most certainly have to fix this up. Okay, can we have a dismantle tool? Demolish tool, clear area, objects. Yep, dismantle object. Okay, this will make things a little easier. Let's just... okay, it's not a menu select. Menu select? Drag select. So hopefully that's grabbed just those items. I'll have to find out. But yeah, that will fix up that, and we just need to place the doors actually where they're meant to be. Which means, let's see, they're all being taken down now. Yep, last one, thank you. So we'll place them with the proper jail doors now in the right locations. Well, that's a little annoying. It's not the end of the world though. We can always deal with that. So there, and there. So hopefully the guys will get around to building them in the right places now. Or you're going to take them all the way back. Oh, come on guys. You don't need to do that. You could just literally keep them in there. Okay, another thing we need to do is place the armed guard. And also the actual guard. So not deployment, but utilities. Staff, armed guards. Place one, well, of course in here. And get 55 guards, or the 55th guard there. With that, also another shakedown, because we did lose some keys. Can I find out where someone found those? Or they're based, no, they'll be based on what was stolen today. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll leave that be. And yeah, you guys continue doing things. So we are getting closer to getting this item done. Now the one thing we're missing down here is utilities, so large pipe. Grab some water. We'll actually pull this, yeah, because I don't want to pull this outside of the ball if possible. Oopsie daisies. Try it again. Pipe, I want to place this in the center. There we go. So as long as I don't pull it outside the ball, there's less of a chance that they can escape. I mean, we did have an escape, which was really impressive how far they managed to dig, even with people watching them all the time. But no, doing something like this, probably the water pipe will just continue bringing it down. It's nice that the water pipe doesn't actually have a maximum distance, but I believe the small pipe does. Not that I've ever actually had to worry about how far the small pipe goes, but okay, anyhow, let's just pipe it up now. And I realise I could have done that better. Can I cancel that? I can. There we go. Do exactly like we're doing before. Okay, so I'll see you guys in just a second. And with that, that is all the pipes hooked up. We do need to get the hot water heater, and the hot water heater I believe we're just going to place in this room, because there's not really a better location for it, unfortunately. Actually no, here. That's where we put the hot water heater. Because if we put the hot water heater here, we should still have the range for all these buildings. And it's still within sight, and it still sort of has a place. Because, you know, every object needs to have a place, and it needs to sort of work in a balanced environment. Placing the object itself creates a different dynamic. But it's about creating certain types of dynamics, which make up buildings and the rest of them. Yeah, we can pull the hot water pipe all the way across. And also down, and just doing the same pipe work that we're doing before. This shouldn't affect the original pipe work, so we'll be fine there. And with that, that's all the pipes. So it's a lot of work to get done again, but these guys won't have any trouble. And we have more fighting all the way at the top this time. Hopefully no deaths? No deaths, okay, awesome. These guys are being very vicious for min and medium sack. You know, probably because I'm not managing them very well. Okay, I want to actually get the CIs now out, because I want to see how much we can actually find. Oops, I was under the right tab. No, intelligence, informants. Let's grab everyone. Okay, there is a bit of suspicion on everyone, but so far it's fine. So let's see what type of coverage we get. And it's interesting how the menu tracks all this, but don't really want that for the time being. Because it's a little bit frustrating if you're trying to move around the map while this is open. I've got a feeling it's something to do with how people have been hovered over here, but no. So we got, what's that, one person? Who else is in the security room now? Oh, we have a snitch and ex-law enforcement. Awesome. So we know who they are. We're just going to keep an eye on them. And I'm very sure idle, active, en route and en route. There we go, that fixes that. because I want to get as much coverage as we can just off the bat, and then place there we go, fixes that. Okay, let's take a look around. So we have one ex-law enforcement who needs to be helped, another ex-law enforcement down the bottom here. Who else? We've got a couple of gang members strong, a few question marks. Don't like the fact that we've got question marks. We've got a legendary who lives up at the top, and of course this the protective custody. I was to get the name of it for some reason, is already in the safe zone. So that looks fine. Is there anything we want to do? Any items we can see? Arranged 3 hours ago. So that was a, what's that? Shiv of some sort? A knife? A bladed device? Okay, so we've got 2 people that we need to worry about. Now the thing is, while these guys are being a CI for us, if we use any of that information, their suspicion goes up. That's not what I want to do right now, so I'm going to deactivate everyone to keep an eye on where they all are, and I should be able to grab them. So you and you. Okay, deactivate. And also get out of this menu, because I know who they are, so it's, let's see, prisoner Balthazar. I'm just going to call you Balthazar, that's a lot easier. Let them play for a second, keep an eye on it. I think it was this, yeah, this one down here. And whereabouts are you walking to, Henderson? Okay, well, simple thing is I can actually put these in protected custody now, because our CIs are out and about, and they don't get connected up. I think that's what we saw last time, but anyhow. So not minimum, but protective custody. So they should get reassigned. I also will just double check our intelligence informants. Yeah, they didn't increase because they were released. Awesome. So hopefully these guys don't die on us. But the other people will now be put in protected custody, and that is less of a chance of death now, which is what we've been trying to do. So, I wonder, whereabouts is everyone right now? Well, they should be going up to these cells, so we should be safe. But yeah, it doesn't look like we're finding too, well, just as I was saying, I was hoping we wouldn't find too many items, but no. Okay, so we're nearly done over here. Doesn't seem like it, which is a bit of a shame. So let's replace the walls like we talked about doing before. It's just these 1 blocks on the inner edge. Because of course I didn't think about that carefully when I duplicated the blocks. It's not an big issue, and we got an OD. OD is up the top. Even after everything. Hopefully one of the station guards gets down there. Yep. You'll be taken to the medical room, and it should be still relatively close enough that the doctor will patch you up. Which they did. You are very lucky, Piper. No more ODing on us. Okay, let's get back into the bottom, because we still have a few things we want to fix up. So it looks like these rooms are officially done after... Oops, not lock shut, lock open. All of these doors again, which is painful to do. Try again. Here. Oops. We don't want to lock open the garbage bag, do we? No siree. And lock open X, and that's all the doors locked open now, which makes the builder's life a little easier, and also means that I should be able to mark these rooms as done now. So these are family cells. So we only have 8, but we'll have a few more, and that will fix our prisoner issue. All the way over to here and there. Just enough, and they're valid. Yep, all the prisoners now have proper cells. Finally, that took a long time, and yet you guys have been taken down there. Exactly what I want to see. I've just noticed we've got a few flashing lights over here. Well, because last episode I placed a few more lights down, and I never put any pipes in. And, oops, I need to put the pipes across. Kind of frustrating. What else do we need to do? You know, that looks like it. Also, let's get a pipe into the hot water heater, because that's missing. So we have another death. Where did that happen? It's also the guard again. I'm probably gonna have to do something about that. Yep, because that is Harley, the max sec. Yep, you are... Yeah, I will have to punish you to 24-hour solitary, just for the sake of it, because you have done... Oh my god. You are going to be serving 242 years. That's a little bit of time with the amount of murders you've got, and you have pleaded guilty as well. Yeah, this you could have been like safe if you like. didn't kill anyone. You only had 9 years, but now you've got 242. Well, whose mistake is that, Harley? Is this Harley? No. What am I thinking, Harley? Thinking Harley Quinn for some reason. No, Alison Darley. So Darley, or I'm going to give her a nickname of Darling, is trying to escape again with keys. But we have a couple of guards placed down here, so we should be safe. Excuse me, are you going to do something about this person here? They're going to escape? Oh, come on. Lock shut. Come on, lock shut. And we've got another guard just stuck in the doorway as usual. Okay, unlock it shut. And we've dealt with Darley again. Bad Darley. You'll be serving a very long time here, and I don't suspect we're going to build a custom cell for you, honestly, because you're an absolute pain right now. Actually, with that, can we check, let's see, not character, mood, bad, normal, wonder, yeah, so that's all the information we can get on it. Lockdown, yeah, fair enough, you're in a bad mood. The rest of the time you're normal and good at the end of the day. KOD suppressed. Right. Okay, well, I think we'll have to leave it at that. We've fixed up our prisoner cell issues, because of course it was families. And next episode, we also need to fix up the nursery, but next episode, I think we don't really have the money, so we're probably going to work on getting more people to just filling up this room, and also more suppression, because I think that is really needed at the moment. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have anything to say, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Now, as I've said in the past, and will say in the future, I'll see you around sometime.